Hi, I'm Daniel Andrews, owner and creator of Dan Bets the NFL. Now, if you like betting on the NFL, this is the channel for you. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Now, unlike most channels that have a bold predictions or hot takes, I place my bets and I document it right here on this YouTube channel. Not only do I talk the talk, I walk the walk. Do check out my main YouTube channel, Dan Talks Football, as I go live every Wednesday and every Friday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And joining me today will be Denver Gator for my weekly picks. He went 2-0-1 last week, so definitely want to tune in and see what games he likes this week. Now, before Denver Gator joins us, I'm going to show you what I did for Thursday Night Football. When I show a running tally of my picks at the end of this video, this will not be included, but I do want to show you that I did make a quick $55.25 on Thursday Night Football. Now, I made this bet, and I'm going to show you here a screenshot. At 9:54 a.m., I bet the Kansas City Chiefs to just win the money line at -210. So a $50 wager won me $24. Now, this ended up not being a bad bet because the Chargers did cover the spread, which was a 4-point line, and they lost by 3. The second thing I did was I took advantage of some in-game betting. I'm going to show you another screenshot here. When the Chargers jumped up to a 10-7 lead, I went ahead and jumped on the app, and I took the Chiefs to win outright at a plus 125. Now, normally I just record games so I can skip through the commercials, but I'm trying to do more in-game betting, so I stayed live through part of the game. And as you can see here, I just made a small $25 wager, which won $31.25. And you can see in the top right-hand corner that I have $25 left because what I did is I put in $100 at the beginning of the day so I can make some bets for the game. And you could also see the original screenshot I showed you is that $100 grew into $155.25. So that's what I did for Thursday Night Football. Now, Denver Gator is going to join in and reveal his Week 2 picks. All right, I'm live here with Denver Gator, and he went ahead and went 2-0-1 for Week 1. He correctly predicted Baltimore to cover 7 at New York, Kansas City to cover 6 at Arizona. And we got a push here because he didn't like Houston, he didn't like Indianapolis to cover 7. He liked the money line, and of course the game ended in a tie. Denver Gator has 3 games again this week that he's putting action on. Denver Gator, man, what games do you like?
Oh, first game I'm totally all in on is the Bengals versus the Cowboys. Plus 7.
You got Cincinnati to cover 7 points here. Do you like the money line or just Cincinnati just to cover 7?
The money line is a safe bet, but I really think that the Cowboys are in dire straits right now, and the Bengals are way more talented. I think they're going to cover the 7. I think this is going to be nasty by halftime.
I kind of agree with you there. And then the next, you got 2 more games that you like.
All right. This is a kind of a homer pick, but it's Texans at the Denver Broncos. They got it at -10, but I would take the money line on Denver just because I don't know if they can cover 10, and I don't know if the Texans can cover 10, if that makes any sense. So I'm take the easy way out and take the money line on Denver at home.
All right, just take a safe win if you're doing a Survivor Series, something like that. You definitely want to jump on Denver this week, a little revenge. And one more game that you really like.
I like the Titans going into Buffalo. Got -10. Titans only have 4 days off after a brutal loss. The Bills have 10 days off to rest and at home. I think the Bills are actually going to cover +10.
All right. Now, you just like Buffalo for the money line. You don't like them to cover 10, do you?
Safe bet. I would take the Bills to take the money line. Yes, on the safe bet.
We got a couple safe bets. Those of you who do the Survivor Series, you want to take Buffalo, you want to take Denver, and then of course Cincinnati just want to cover 7. Now there's 2 games that you absolutely want to avoid. Reveal what those games are for us.
Panthers at the Giants. Overreaction. Week 2. Everybody's going to think the Giants are back, and everybody's going to think the Panthers are back because they came so close with the Browns last week. That game's going to be a rough game to watch and pick one. So I avoid the Panthers at the Giants -2.5.
Right, I'm using Barstool. Barstool has Carolina as a 2 point dog in New York, and I agree. I even though both teams are 1-0, I'm not sold on either one of these teams. I'm curious. One of these teams is going to be 2-0, and it's either team, whichever team wins, is not going to be a very good team. And then another game that you don't want to touch.
Bucks at Saints. Like there's too much history of everybody betting on the Bucks and the Saints beating them, but you're going to try to bet against Tom Brady. I don't know how this game's going to turn out. It's a different regime. Stay away from the Bucks at the Saints at +2.5.
Oh, I agree completely. Brady is 0-4 against the Saints, but you get 2.5. New regime with the Saints, you really don't know what to think here. I'm avoiding these two games like the plague also. And then you have an upset pick.
Give me the Pittsburgh Steelers at home underdog against the Pats. Give that to me all day.
Absolutely. I love it too. I mean, Pittsburgh's a 2-point home dog against a team that looked absolutely terrible. I lost on the Patriots, so I'm kind of mad at them, but I completely agree with you. And hey, listen, we're going to be back next week as Denver Gator. We're going to see how Denver Gator does, see if he improves on that 2-0-1 record. So Denver Gator, man, I'll see you next week, brother.
Take it easy, brother.
Now, I had a rough week one. I bet 5 betting units and lost 4 of them. And this week I'm going to try to make up for it. And there's only one game I'm going to put action on. And this has all the makings of an under bet. And that's Indianapolis Colts at the Jacksonville Jaguars. Now, first thing I do is every Monday I take a look at the opening line. Then I check out the weather report for every NFL city. Now, in Jacksonville, there is going to be light rain but high humidity during the game, and the rain looks like it's going to come in later in the afternoon. It's a noon game. Now, rain doesn't have an effect on NFL games, but sports bettors like the under when it is raining. And dome teams in adverse weather condition is another thing to like when you're looking at over-unders. You want to take the under in bad weather. This, however, with high humidity, light rain, and there is some wind, all of the makings of an under. You also have the issue of kicking with the Colts. They actually released their kicker after the Houston Texans game. Now, this game opened up at 46.5. It's now at 45. I'm waiting for the extra half a point. Then I'm going to take the over. Now, both Jacksonville and Indianapolis scored almost all their points in the second half, and both teams are coached by former offensive coordinators. So I haven't made the bet yet. I'm waiting for 44.5, but I will take over 45 for 1 unit. Now, if you enjoyed the content, I just simply ask that you go ahead and like the video and hit that subscribe button. And check out my main YouTube channel, Dan Talks Football. I go live every Wednesday and Friday night, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So I hope to see you again very soon.